Say hi to IWA 2022, our beloved Euroshot show. Today we have for you the best 4 new handguns just revealed at this latest expo. Number 4. Black Powder Muzzleloader Derringer, $640. When you hear Black Powder Muzzleloader Derringer, you most likely think about the original single-barrel Philadelphia Derringer and definitely not about anything with a modern appearance. But the Czech company called Czech Gun has developed a gun that is not your great-great-great-grandfather's Derringer. Gladiator 500 HD is a black powder muzzle-loading 50 caliber smooth-bore Derringer that looks like a modern pocket handgun. Yuri Sejna, the designer of this firearm, has been working on this design for several years. The first 45 caliber gun was introduced a couple of years ago, and for 2019, the company has released the 50 caliber version of the gun. These Derringers are actually marketed as defensive guns. You are probably asking who in the world thinks that making a muzzle-loading Derringer for self-defense is a good idea. Well, to our knowledge, black powder muzzleloaders are less regulated in many European countries, and probably for many people, these guns can be the only concealable option that actually shoots bullets, not BBs or irritant. We guess this is where we can say any gun is better than no gun. The Gladiator 500 HD Derringer is loaded by pivoting the barrel block open, pouring the black powder charge down the bores, ramming the projectiles in and capping the nipples, just like any other muzzleloader. The Gladiator HD has a DAO, or double action only, trigger. The frame is machined out of 70-75 T6 aluminum and has a black anodized finish. The barrel block is made of steel and has a black nitrided surface. The firing pins are spring-loaded, which along with the DAO trigger are safety measures allowing to relatively safely carry the loaded Derringer. The price of the basic version of Gladiator HD Derringer in the Czech Republic is 14,390 Czech, which is about $640. Number 3. The Trophy 1911 Bull Armory, $1,800. Recently we managed to get our hands on another gorgeous 1911 style pistol from Bull Armory at IWA 2022. The Trophy 1911 is Bull Armory's USPSA IPSC Classic Division pistol, and it comes in at a price point you simply cannot argue with for a gun of its type. After shooting their TAC Commander SC, we were insanely excited to get another one of their firearms to review. The trophy comes in 3 different variants, which all offer different price points and features. For the purpose of this review, we'll be looking at the base model, which comes in at a reasonable $1,800. It's worth noting, however, that there are other models that have more aggressive slide serrations, the SAW model, and Robert Cernigoj's custom version is called the Caesar. The standard variation of the trophy comes with a ton of great features. Some of those are a Magwell G10 aggressive texture grips, ambidextrous safeties, CNC race hammer, full-length stainless steel guide rod, and a crisp match grade trigger, which we personally thoroughly enjoyed. It's also worth noting that it has a bushing barrel, which makes it fully legal in both USPSA and IPSC competitions. On to the nitty-gritty. How does the trophy feel? How does the trophy shoot? To be honest, everything about this gun was a cut above the competition. Specifically, we'd like to talk about the trigger first. One of the first things you notice about a handgun when you shoot it is how the trigger feels. It's kind of like a first impression for us. If a gun has a bad trigger, we generally won't like the gun. With the trophy, there's an incredibly light trigger. 2.5 to 2.8 pounds is what Bull says, but hearing it and feeling it are 2 incredibly different things. It's actually difficult to describe how light and amazing the trigger is on this pistol. It's something you have to experience for yourself. All in all, we think the Trophy 1911 from Bull Armory is an absolute steal. You're getting a competition-ready pistol straight out of the box at under $1,800 MSRP. That's not something most competition-ready pistols can say, to be honest. On top of this, the trophy can literally eat whatever kind of ammunition you put through it. Number 2. FK Brno PSD, $1,650. When it comes to pistol craft, repeatable hits can be placed into the same basket of skills as accuracy, controllability, split times, and shot placement. These skills come heavily into play in conjunction with powerful handguns when one is considering defending oneself against a large charging animal such as a moose, black bear, grizzly, or, God forbid, a hippo. This arena is where the practicality of a powerful handgun, such as the FK Brno PSD, comes into play. Sure, it can put out a ton of energy per shot, but can one shoot it accurately and rapidly? Powerful handguns are notorious for being difficult in this respect. Not so much the case with the FK Brno PSD. The FK Brno PSD fires the same 7.5 FK cartridge as the $7,500 7.5 field pistol, yet has a much more friendly price point of $1,650. A lot of this savings has to do with the PSD's use of a polymer rather than machined steel frame. The PSD has a 5.3-inch barrel versus the 6-inch barrel of the field pistol. Speaking of barrels, the PSD can shoot 10mm 40 S&W with a simple barrel switch, as the 10mm conversion barrel will accommodate the firing of both cartridges. One can also shoot 9mm with a switch of barrel, recoil spring, and mag. The conversion kit is part of the total price, and you as a customer can select which package, 9 or 10mm, you want to ship with your pistol. The FK Brno PSD is without a doubt the most easily accessible and controllable of any hand cannon that we have shot. 919 foot-pounds is up in 44 mag territory, yet the PSD has a reasonable grip circumference and much more manageable recoil than a big bore wheel gun or other supersized semi-autos such as the Desert Eagle. It blows 45 super and 460 rolling out of the water as well in regards to controllability. Is the ammo expensive? Yes, it's over $1 a round. However, that's comparable to what 9mm HST is currently going for and 7.5 FK is available. We would recommend the FK Brno PSD for anyone who spends a lot of time in the backcountry or other areas where one might be dealing with ornery large animals. We would also recommend it as an excellent hunting handgun. Bottom line, it's like having an AK shrunken down into the size of a large handgun, and that's pretty amazing in and of itself. Number 1. Revo Arms IS-9, $710. Revo Arms from Italy is a new player in the firearm manufacturing world, and at IWA they debuted their first product, the IS-9 striker-fired pistol. The polymer-framed handgun offers a good deal of desirable features, and it follows the European trend of targeting a low-bore axis for improved muzzle rise control. At IWA Eng, Simone Inverardi of Revo Arms walked TFBTV's James Reeves through the main features of the brand new handgun. First of all, it takes Glock mags. Revo Arms mags may look different at a glance as they adopt a dedicated base plate, allowing better manipulation in relation to the large mag well, but the body is that of a standard Glock mag. The IS-9, chambered in 9mm Luger, also adopts Glock-style sights, opening itself to a wide range of aftermarket options. The barrel adopts multi-radial rifling, possibly a first in the field of striker-fired pistols. Unlike other recent very low-bore axis options, the IS-9 works on a modified Browning short recoil system, without doubt, the most common and tested mechanism on the market. The pistol employs a now rather conventional safety blade on the trigger, together with a very obvious grip safety on the backstrap and an auto safety on the striker. The slide release lever is ambidextrous, while the mag release button is reversible. The other external control is the lever on the left side, which can be rotated 180 degrees and removed to initiate the quick, tool-free disassembly process. While the final prototypes at IWA seem to be employing SLS 3D grips, the final products are expected to be manufactured with fiber-reinforced injection-molded polymer. The actual serialized frame is, however, a steel chassis manufactured by MIM and finished by CNC machining, an approach that will guarantee flexibility and modularity. The IS-9 is not yet being mass manufactured, but production is due to start soon, with release to the market a few months later. The available model will be the standard with 4.2-inch barrel and the sport with 4.8-inch barrel threaded, lightning cuts on the slide, and optics ready. The target price to the consumer is expected to be €650, including the 22% Italian VAT. While this may sound higher than other comparable models, it is the price on the Italian market, where a Glock costs €619. Therefore, it's a very competitive offer given the set of features. That's all for this video, folks. See you another time.